Hey everyone, it's Lexi. I know in my last video I was talking about somewhat of me being bullied and me being unhappy with my life and wanting to die and stuff like that. So anyway, I thought I would go into more detail about me being bullied. And I'm pretty sure in my last video I said it's been since elementary school or something. I don't really remember, but yeah, that's how long it's been. I used to get called fat, ugly, all this stuff. Used to get called a big fat giant a lot. Used to just be called just plain fat. Used to get laughed at. Used to get made fun of. It was horrible. I mean, some kids would throw things at me. One even dropped a basketball on my head when I was laying on the grass. And yet, every time they would do that, I got in trouble because all the yard duty saw was me doing stuff back because, you know, because I was taller than all of them and they were short, so it was insane. I mean, elementary school was bad, middle school was a lot worse though. I got picked on a lot, still got called fat, still got called ugly. And like I got made fun of for being taller than everyone else, which was in elementary school too. I would get called Twin Towers. Or when I would fall, they would say timber, or like I'm some fucking tree falling down. But like, yeah, middle school was pretty bad. For 8th grade year, I got freaking punched in the face, kicked in the head, or punched in the face by one guy. Then another guy kicked me in the head, or kneed me in the head, kicked me in the back, and punched me in the back. And I don't even know why. He had no explanation for it at all. But it's like, I don't understand why kids have to be so mean. It's really, really annoying when you're so nice to everyone and they treat you like shit. But it's like, it's whatever, I guess. And then, you know, I was at this after school event with some friends. It was called Fun Friday. This Friday wasn't very fun though. Because some kid thought it would be great to take a broken up piece of concrete from the ground and throw it at the back of my neck where my spine begins. And may I say, our school was under construction, but they should have made sure the broken concrete wasn't like that because that's dangerous for kids anyway. But yeah, and left a long bruise around on my neck, and it hurt like a fucking bitch. But it was like, I ended up crying too. My friends were like worried about me, even though we got into an argument, and I was just like, I don't even know what made that kid do that to me, and I don't even know who it was because he like disappeared afterwards. But like, it hurt really, really bad. And I just, at that point, I wished that would have killed me because I was just so done at that point. I mean, I would always go home crying to my mom, elementary school and middle school, crying to her from all the bullying, telling her how I wished I was dead and how I should never have been born and that was just a mistake. But it's like, I mean, I still feel like that sometimes, but it's whatever, you know? But then in high school, the bullying wasn't as bad. Freshman year, me and my friends would get things thrown at us by this group of guys when we were in the bathroom and even when we weren't in the bathroom. At one point when we were in the bathroom though, they were throwing those little popper things that you throw at the ground that make the popping noise, not letting us out of the bathroom. And so we closed the door because we just wanted alone time and not have to deal with getting hit by those things because we couldn't even get out. And then one of the dudes decided to be fun to like actually hold the door closed so we couldn't get out. And it's just, I honestly don't understand why people are fucked up like that. And I don't think I'll ever understand it, but it's whatever. And then sophomore year, you know, we had to get picked on some more by this other group of guys. One of them threw a tennis ball at me, then threw an orange at the back of my friend's head. And it was just... Oh, and I forgot to mention, you know, in my freshman year, I got called a whale, and they made whale noises at me because of the people I was hanging out with, who happened to be pretty heavy set. And because I understood that they got bullied, I was immediately drawn to them, because I'm always drawn to the people who immediately get bullied. And like, it's just, I don't know. It hurt though, because I do have self-esteem issues, and I'm very insecure about my body, and it hurts. But anyway, back to the sophomore year thing. I got so pissed. She got so pissed off that she threw her lunch on the ground and then walked away, and I was pissed because it hit her in the back of the head, and I went to go punch him in the balls, but he grabbed my hand first. But I wish I would have punched him in the face, because that's what he deserved. They also used to call me a dinosaur, which is weird, but like, whatever. So I started wearing a dinosaur tail to school to like show them that it didn't bother me that they called me that. I mean, I like dinosaurs anyway, so it's like, whatever. And at some point, one of the kids ripped it off from me and like wouldn't give it back. It wasn't until one of their friends, who actually was really nice to me, made him give it back and everything. But like, it was just, it hurt when he yanked it off too, because it was like on my skin. But it's like, it's whatever, you know. Then junior year, got picked on a lot still by the same people. And as you know, my friend, who isn't my friend anymore, sexually assaulted me on a metro bus. Like, it's fucked up, but whatever. And then senior year, there was these guys who thought it would be fun to start picking on us too. I mean, towards the ending of my senior year, they started being nice to us, or at least to me. But I don't know why they were being so mean in the first place. But like, yeah, it's just, I didn't understand why all those kids had to be so mean. I always was so nice to everyone. I did everything for everyone. And I don't get why they had to treat me like that when I didn't do anything to them. And it's like, I wish I understood, and I wish I had an answer to that, but I don't. But just, I always felt so alone, and I just always wanted to die, and I still feel that way sometimes. But I just wanted to share my story on why I am the way I am, because maybe, I don't know, maybe one of you guys can relate. And if you can, comment down below and tell me your experience or something. Because know that you are not alone, even though I feel like it sometimes. You're not alone. And there is someone out there who cares about you and will listen. You just have to find that person, whether it's your best friend, your mom, your dad even, or a school teacher, or if you're not in school, just someone you trust, that you feel like you can talk to and share this stuff with. Because, I mean, I wish I would have talked more about it when I was in school. Maybe I would be a little happier, I guess is the word. I wouldn't be so depressed if I actually would have talked about my feelings to people, but I refused to, because I've always been a person who doesn't talk about my feelings. But, like, know that you are not alone, and that there is someone that cares about you, and that I care about you. And I don't want you to feel the same way that I feel and have felt. So yeah, just reach out and talk to someone that you trust. And before you go, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and hit the notification bell. And remember, be your own beautiful. Bye.